Hello there, friends. Welcome to the flight deck. Here we are for another stream. It's a beautiful day for another stream, and we're flying EasyJet today. Here we are in X-Plane 12. Just making sure everything is working here. We are in X-Plane 12, operating on a Mac Mini. You've actually got a better view of it today. It's this tiny little computer here, but it is strong enough to for now to keep things running relatively smoothly. So we're currently in Geneva, Switzerland, and we are flying to Barcelona, Spain today. So let's have a quick briefing of today's flight. Our call sign today is EasyJet 7112. That's our flight number. We're flying in the TOLIS A320neo. Our cruising altitude today is going to be 31,000 feet, cost index of 6. Okay, that's quite low. We have 180 passengers on board today, and we're carrying 6,474 kilograms of fuel. Our airtime is going to be 1 hour and 1 minute. So hopefully everything will be nice and smooth. Aviation P7R, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel. Hope you are doing great. So here we are, we've just started. We're waiting for the IRS to align. That needs about 3 minutes. So in the meantime, we're just going to carry on prepping everything here. Gonna have a sip of some coffee. How are you guys doing? Tell me how you guys are doing. Are you enjoying your weekend so far? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the APU because hopefully we can get out of here soon. Ideally, I want to depart in the next like 10 minutes if possible. That would be cool. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that yet. Anyway, before we do that, let's just go ahead and figure out our flight plan. So, our departure from Geneva, we've got variable winds, okay, at 4 knots. We're departing runway 22 via the BALS 1 Alpha departure. That's great. Now, if any of you guys are new here, I'm not yet using ATC purely because I was scared because I was dipping below 20 frames per second quite often, but I'm still going to try it soon anyway. So VATSIM will be coming to the channel quite soon. In the meantime, we're not using ATC, so let me see if I can set up our arrival here because it looks very weird on the charts, and I'm not sure why. I can't remember if I've flown into Barcelona before, but it looks very weird. So I need to figure out why. So we're landing, so far as we know, we're landing on runway 24 right. ILS24, nope, ILS24 right Zulu is what I've put here. Via the LB2 Whiskey. I'm going to put that in there. Now, I want to see the chart here. I want to see what that's going to look like. So, let's just zoom in a little bit. Zoom in, please. 20, thank you. Why is that so small? This is not... It's a bit annoying. Can you zoom in? Guys, this is very annoying. I'm going to close that. I'm just going to use this one. Okay. So, from the start, okay, that looks good. Just want to follow the flight route to see what Yeah, it's exactly what I thought. We're going left and then coming back. Manual. So I'm guessing we would ordinarily be vectored in at this stage. I'm not too sure. But what I'm going to do, if that's a standard arrival, that's fine. We can do that. But I'm going to remove... What do you mean not allowed? What do you mean not allowed? Clear. Manual. Thank you. And we're going to clear the discontinuity here. And we're going to insert. Let's see what that looks like. So we're going there, we're coming back, and then we're going in. Okay. Still, I'm not sure why. Maybe altitude restrictions. Not too sure. If anyone knows, you can let me know. Gonna turn on terrain there. We're gonna go back to arc. We can stay at 20. Right, cruising altitude 31,000 feet. So we'll put that in there. The APU is running, so let's go ahead and kill external power. And we can remove the chocks as well. Let's go beacon on. Fly now. We need to carry on doing a bit of prep, but we will be flying very soon. Very soon. That's what we're trying to do here. So, what was the last takeoff information? Performance. It's cool. So we're flying with EasyJet today. There's lots of other EasyJet aircraft around here in Geneva. Just making sure everything is working for you guys. It seems to be, so that's good. Received. We're going to go flex, takeoff, insert the uplink. Excellent. We've got our V speeds here. V1 150, V rotate is also 150, and V2 is 152. Flaps 1, okay. That's good. That's very, very good. So let's check quickly our weather here. We've got 1018 is our Barra F1018. Why is it so extreme? Come on, 1018, that looks good. Correct there. Correct there. So I'm showing 1380. It's showing 1380. All good. All right, I think we're getting somewhere. Beacon light is on. Doors are starting to close. Let's see if we can make an announcement. That's not working.
We've got takeoff time in 10 minutes. Hopefully we'll get all this paperwork done and we'll get underway. The weather en route is forecast to be fine. I'll give you an update on that once we get airborne. As I said, as soon as we get the paperwork, we'll get underway. Enjoy the flying with us. Good views out of both sides of the aircraft, particularly on the right. Enjoy the flight. We'll be getting underway shortly.
Why does that captain say we're going to be getting underway so many times? We get it. Okay, cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers removed. Fuel quantity is set. Seatbelts on. ADIRs all set to nav. Barra F is set on both, so that's that done. Before start checklist. Parking brake is currently set. Takeoff speeds and thrust have been set. Windows are closed. Beacon is on. Before start checklist is complete. Let's go ahead and lock the door here. My rudder pedals, you can see how annoying they are. Absolutely annoying. Right, we'll do our flight control checks in a little bit as well. Okay, so let's start our pushback. Let's disconnect the jetway.
Run to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
He sounds French. But we are in Switzerland after all. So, we are going to push back, nose left, and we're taking off from runway 22. Right. There we go. We're being connected. Got some cool views from the window seats. And great cabin as well. I love the EasyJet cabin. The detail here, really, really cool.
Okay.
Got the EasyJet
All
safety
hatches
cards.
are closed, ready to connect.
Excelente. APU bleed is on. Okay. That's good so far. So far, so good. I really hope my internet's going to hold up because I have been having issues with it lately. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we are connected. That's good.
Run to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Absolutely. Alright, we said nose left. Right, yeah. I think that's the way. That should be fine.
Connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake has been released.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Perfect. We've done our before start checklist, so let's go ahead and crank up engine number 2. Okay. Let's go with engine number 1. Perfect. You enjoying it?
Complete. Set parking brake.
Setting the parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Standby.
He's a very sophisticated gentleman. Okie dokie. I've had a few dropped frames and I don't know why. I keep doing internet speed tests like every 10 minutes. Disconnect, please. Thank you.
Tow disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time on other side flight.
Okay, we seem to be okay, but if I get a crazy amount of dropped frames, We're not going to be able to sustain it. Let's see. APU is probably no longer needed. Engines have been started. We can turn that off. Okay, checklist time. More checklists. After start checklist, anti-ice. Not needed, absolutely not needed. We're at 33 degrees. Ecam status is checked. Pitch trim is the next thing we need to do. Pitch trim, we said here it's 29.5. That set rudder trim is neutral after start checklist is complete. So taxi checklist. Next thing we need to do is our flight control checks. Okay, left, neutral, right, neutral, forward, and aft. Excellent. Rudder, left, center, right, center. Kind of. Okay. Flight controls are checked. Flap settings. We said flaps 1 departure, so let's go ahead and set our flaps. Radar, PWS. On and auto. Engine mode select is normal. Ecam memo takeoff no blue. That's the next thing we're going to do. Auto brakes max. Spoilers armed. Let's start taxiing. Off to Barcelona we go. Tap on the brakes a little bit. Oh, wrong turn. We need to go here. There we go. I don't think we made any other cabin announcements, did we? Nope. No, I forgot to do that. 20 knots, that's okay. Let the cabin crew know. Takeoff config. Okay, all green, no blue, that's good. I've been to Geneva Airport in Switzerland. It is a very cool airport. There's like Rolex clocks all over the airport. Very, very, very cool. I almost actually got stranded there because of the weather. It was like snowing like crazy. I do like the EasyJet livery. I think it's pretty cool. I like the bright orange. It's quite cool. Stands out. Okay, cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. Okay, we're gonna hold short just for a second, just so we fully configure ourselves here. I'm gonna hold short here. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on our lights and our strobe. That's good. Right, TCAS. Excelente. Takeoff runway is runway 22. TCAS is on. Pack sustain on. Let's go. We're ready for departure. Off to Barcelona. Ready for takeoff. Geneva looks beautiful. Ready for takeoff. Exactly. Exactly. Fasten your seatbelts. Okay, everything's good. Let's stabilize our engines. Yeah. And manflex. A little bit heavy today, so our rotate speed's at about 150. Keep it steady. And rotate. We've got a positive rate. Gear is going up. Fly safe. Thank you. Thank you very much. We will do our best. We will do our best. Goodbye, Geneva. That's good. Let's go ahead and set that. Any moment now, we're going to bring... well, let's firstly put that back down. Lever goes back down to climb, nose goes down, and we can start accelerating. Go flaps up. It's a long announcement. Look at the hot air balloons there. How cool is that? That is cool. Okay, we're at 5,000 feet. All good. QNH, we'll set it to standard. Hey, appreciate you, thanks. Looks like we're gonna have a good flight. So the air time is about an hour. We're gonna be in the air, and yeah, we'll be landing in Barcelona. That is cool. That landscape is beautiful. 9,000 feet. Looks like it's going to be a relatively smooth ride. Right, we can release the cabin crew to start their service. We're at 10,000 feet, so we can go ahead and turn off our lights here. And we'll wait a little bit longer, and then we can turn off the fasten seatbelt signs. This is one of my favorite parts, when like you've done all your preparations, you're in the air, everything's been prepped and good and ready, and you can just chill and enjoy the flight. This is just priceless for me. And once again, we've got a really cool cabin here. Can't read those safety cards though. So Barcelona is going to be, I mean, it's a bit of a weird approach. But I think it's going to be a very nice scenic landing because we're coming in above the water. So that should be very nice. And the airport looks huge. So hopefully on the screen you guys will be able to track our progress. Is it even working? I don't think it's working. Why is it not working? tracking may be lost. I think Volanta is not working. Let me see if I can get it to work again. Not tracking. Can we track now again? Let's close it. And open it again. And see if we can fix it. Ah, that's a shame. It's not connecting. It was fine earlier. It was connected. So this is Volanta. This is what I use for like tracking the flight. And it should give you guys live data that you can see at the top of the screen here. But it's not actually tracking the flight. Normally you need to open Volanta first and then the sim, which is what I did. And it just must have disconnected somehow. That's a shame. We can turn that off for now. It's a real shame. Okay, where are we? We're at 20,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt signs. Feel free to roam around the cabin. Can I add that Kayatak Airport on tomorrow's live stream? I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow. I will try. I'll definitely try. That's a good idea. I might add it to the list. Yeah, we might do. I want to do more international flights. So it's a good idea. I'll definitely add it to the list and I'll do it. I'll do it in an upcoming stream. That's a great idea. That's a shame about Volanta. It's not working, so we're just going to close that. And you guys get a little bit more of a bigger, taller view. Everything here looks good. 31,000. Yep. There we go, on our way to Barcelona. Just trying to see if there's any other way I could add our progress on the screen, but I don't think there is. Oh well, that's okay. This weather looks amazing though. Let me see if I can trust the speeds of the aircraft like I did yesterday. 220, 207. So basically, where are we? So 220, so 207 at BL423. That feels so last minute. BL419, 207 still. Tebler, 200 knots. That is. And then from 200 down to 150 at 24 right. Tebler, FF. So basically on final, FF 24 right. 150 and then down to 137. I'm going to try to trust it again and we'll see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. I will be right back. I'm going to take a very short break. And I'm back in the flight deck. Right, a few dropped frames. Quite a quiet stream today. But all good, all good. We're enjoying the scenery. 31,000. Excellent. Awesome. I'm going to kick back and relax. So peaceful I could fall asleep. So peaceful in the sky. Just chilling here. Right, we are on the way to Barcelona. Our ETA is 7:37 UTC and it's currently 6:49, so just under an hour of chilling time. That's why I love live streams, like aviation themed live streams, because especially for stuff like this, they're just very relaxed. Imagine this being your office on pretty much a daily basis. It's so cool. while I'm flying, I'm just trying to see if there's any way we can make the stream look cooler. Okay, obviously that's not going to work. Awesome. So there's not too much left from the flight enter destination data already. So let's go ahead and do that while we're here. We're going to go to here and then approach. So let's get everything sorted for our arrival. Clement, how you doing, brother? Great to have you here. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are flying from Geneva, Switzerland, and we're flying to Barcelona, Spain. There's not actually long left on the flight, so I'm just checking our arrival information here. So what we need is weather. Okay, so QNH in Barcelona is 1019. The temperature in Barcelona is currently 29 degrees Celsius. Beautiful. Winds, we've got 220 degrees at 4 knots. Not too shabby. Sorry, accidentally clicked that. And our barrel ref, so that's what I forgot to do. So I need to go to flights, I need to go to arrivals. We are landing on runway 24 right. 24 right, and what we need is ILS Zulu runway 24 right. That's the one. We're going to open the chart and we're going to check our information here. Let's go with 246 is going to be our decision altitude. 246. Full landing configuration. Excellent. That's already done. The pilot nerd, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Got that PC? Yeah, Phoenix is waiting for you. I am waiting for Phoenix. No, not really. I need to get my PC. No, not yet. That will happen a little bit later. So realistically, we're looking at it's going to be a few months. I am moving house in September. I'll be in a new house. After that, the next priority will be to start setting up the situation here a little bit better. But for now, it's okay. I realized recently that obviously the flight sim community and the flight sim content creator community is huge. I have not seen a lot of content creators though who are running X-Plane on a Mac and actually making content with it. There's not a lot of them out there, so at the moment it's kind of my niche. So I'm going to use it for the time being, and whenever I move to Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'm just going to be another Microsoft pilot. But until then, all is good. So top of descent. Wow, we are almost at our top of descent. Why is that map so small? Why? Oh, that's better. No, not at all. That's what's special about you. You're optimistic. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you. No, I'm glad. You know what? I'm just here to enjoy the journey, right? And what I'm thinking, even after I get the Microsoft PC and I'll have like Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'm still gonna do occasionally X-Plane on Mac flights, because that's gonna be my roots. You know, I started all of this using X-Plane 12 on Mac, so yeah, I think that will always be with me to an extent, you know. We can start clearing ourselves down to 3,000 any second now. Top of descent reached. There we go. Excelente. Also, guys, I'm trying to see if I should like make the stream look a little bit cooler. I'm just playing around with little little things here. Refresh. Is that gonna work? No. I've got like I found like a little neon. Is it working? That's way off. I don't know if it looks too colourful. But what I mean, while I'm flying and I've got time to kill, I'm just seeing if anything works. The pilot nerd, yeah, and graphic-wise for X-Plane 12's Fly A320 look so much better on X-Plane than Microsoft, in my opinion. Cool stuff you're doing. I appreciate that, man. I really do. And do you know what? Like, I think because my streams are vertical and they're more for handheld devices and stuff like that, the quality is adequate. It's okay. Like some people see my streams and think I'm genuinely using Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that for someone to confuse X-Plane for Microsoft, I'm taking it as a huge compliment, because it means that it actually looks okay. It does look okay. It doesn't look terrible. It's not like blocks like Minecraft. It looks alright, and I'm surprised the computer is actually handling everything. So this is the computer. You can actually see it better today. I'll put the other camera a bit further away, so you can actually see we're running everything off this little beast right there. I'm just very curious to see if this is going to look disgusting. That's not going to work because the size is wrong. Hate that. That can go away. Back to normal. Okay, so we have begun our descent. We're at 24,000 feet. Our ETA is 7:37 UTC, so like 20 something minutes, 25, 26 minutes. So it's going to be a nice gradual descent into Barcelona. Yeah, managing a whole channel on a Mac. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I love Mac computers, I do. And I mainly got this computer for editing purposes, like video editing and stuff like that. And I downloaded X-Plane just to have it on there just for fun. Because I was like, oh, I haven't done any flight sim stuff since I was a kid, and I want to get back into virtual flying. I always used to love it. And I got it just for fun. And then I set up the whole YouTube thing, and I was like, let me just see what happens with it. And here we are. The channel is very, very slowly, gradually, steadily growing. And now I've got huge plans. Now I'm working on so many YouTube video content ideas. I've got 2 collaborations coming so far that I'm working on with other amazing content creators. It's so exciting. There's so much cool stuff coming. And some of the content is not just going to be virtual. We're going to do a little bit of real flying at some point. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to put it out there that there's some really cool stuff coming. So very, very excited. Very excited for that. I feel like this light is very... Is that the lowest? That's the lowest it goes. You know what? Alpha Originals and you would be a crazy duo, either on the sim or the real cockpit. Oh, so I'm friends with Alpha Originals. We met up in at Flight Sim Weekend in the Netherlands, and we connected there. And I also met the Flight Doc and Flight Streamer, all of which I love their content, all of them. And Alpha Originals, he doesn't live like crazy far from me. We're both like in the north of the UK. So as my channel grows, I need the channel to grow a bit more before I can do a collab like that. But who knows? Who knows? There's the possibility one day. I did actually have a chat with him about a possible collaboration, and it might happen. He's a great guy, absolutely great guy, on camera, off camera, just awesome guy. If anyone here doesn't know Alpha Originals, I'm sure you all do, but if you don't, definitely go and give his channel a follow. That guy is an absolute legend in the flight sim world. Gustavo, fist pump, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Great to have you with us. Today's flight, for any of you guys who are joining now, we're flying from Geneva to Barcelona. We've started our initial descent now into Barcelona. It's been quite a quiet stream today. Not many people in. I think it's Sunday. The weather's quite nice here in the UK, at least. So many people probably be out and about. But it's good. It's good to have you guys here. Pilot Nerd, yeah. I mean, it's crazy how you don't have over 1k subs yet, though. Alfred is so nice. I love his energy. Somehow see him in you. Really? Oh, I appreciate that, man. That's really cool. Regarding the 1k subs, it's coming slowly. I mean, I'm getting a few subscribers with every stream. Don't forget, I only started streaming like properly and consistently the past few months, right? So these things take time. But as I said, I'm working on long form YouTube videos, not just streams. So they will help. I'm trying to make the channel entertaining. I just want some really cool, unique content for you guys. So that's obviously what I'm working on, and hopefully that will help the channel to keep growing. But yeah, I'm new. I mean, ultimately that's it. I don't think the quality of these streams is bad or anything like that. It's just I'm new. It takes time. It does take time. But yeah, when we hit 1k subscribers, that's going to be a really huge milestone for this channel, and I'll be doing a little giveaway when we reach 1k. But I'll talk more about that as we get closer to that. We're still about 800 subs off, so when we get there, we'll talk more about that. So here we are. We're at 14,000 feet at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. Let's start prepping the cabin. Also, another thing, I've been trying to, I don't know if you guys were here yet during yesterday's stream, but I've been spending like 3 days trying to get the eval, however it's pronounced, eval. Basically, it's very similar to VATSIM, so it's real people ATC. I've been trying to get that installed, and it's taken so long, and it's not working, and it's so annoying. People say it's more beginner friendly, so I thought let's start with that and then we'll work our way to VATSIM, but I can't seem to get it to work. So I might just go straight for VATSIM and just hope for the best. Frame rate is currently like 34. So I should be okay. So I'm going to start introducing ATC even with this setup, and I think that's already going to be much better. Cough cough, a shout out at 1K would be nice. Of course you get a shout. I'm giving you shout outs here, and we've got 223 subs, so you'll definitely get shout outs at 1K. Don't worry about that. Spidey, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh, everyone's joining as the stream's ending. That's so annoying, but here we are. I seen you in the first live stream. Yes, I think you did. Yeah. And here we are, many live streams later. 10,000 feet. Okay, so we've got a bit of a weird approach here, guys. I'm not sure if it's because of altitude restrictions or something. I mean, it's not very mountainous around here, but even the charts, my charts are showing this weird shape. So we're kind of going right and then doing a U-turn and then coming back. I'm not sure why. If anyone knows, please let me know. I don't know why. Gustavo, have you tried Say Intentions? I don't see you frame it. So Say Intentions was my #1 choice for getting into the whole world of ATC, but they don't support Mac, and it's heartbreaking because I love Say Intentions. I love what they do. It's not just ATC. They've got so many cool things that they're expanding and adding now to the network. It's just brilliant, but no, not on Mac. Oh, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. This is actually X-Plane. And as I was saying earlier, the fact that people think this is Microsoft Flight Simulator is a great compliment to the sim. I mean, look at that. Look at that sunset. Isn't that just amazing? Pilot Nerd, you're 100% correct. That's actually what I'm thinking of doing. I mean, my home airport in real life is Manchester. That's the closest one. I would have loved to start there, but probably not a good idea. I will start obviously somewhere a lot smaller, and just to get used to it. I obviously fly a lot of instrument flights, right? We do a lot of IFR flying, so I will need to get more used to. Well, I want to do VOR and IFR, but for streams we always do IFR, so I'll need to just practice that a little bit. Spidey, what are you apologizing for? Relax, have fun. We're here, we're chilling, we're enjoying life. Right, we are chilling at 10,000 feet, and we're going to stay here for a little while until we hit BL449. 10,000. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to turn on the landing lights just yet. So here we are, approaching Barcelona. Barcelona. Good job I got some coffee to keep me going. I'm going to try to do a stream maybe tomorrow or Tuesday evening. Because I'm not going to be here next weekend. I'm going to be at the Formula 1 at Silverstone, which is extremely exciting. But I'm not going to be here, so I'm going to try and do a stream during the week at least. Hopefully that will help. IFR is a good start. VFR is more advanced. Love this though. Keep up the good work. Landing lights usually goes at 10,000 feet, by the way. No, you're 100% right. It's normally 10,000 feet and below, right? But we are chilling at 10,000 feet, and we're still 54 miles out. Yeah, I'll turn them on. If it makes you happy. There you go. That should be fine. That should be absolutely fine. At least not the airport I was looking. The airports I was looking for. I'm sorry, Mark's. Barcelona. Someone's a Barca fan. Here we are. We're getting there. We are approaching Barcelona. Did any of you guys see the either yesterday's stream or the short video that I posted about it? That landing was chef's kiss. Although Volanta said my landing rate was minus 390 something, which is technically a bit of a slammer. But when you look at the landing, it was so smooth. I was so confused. What on earth? Pilot nerd. You have to go. No worries, man. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'll definitely see you in a future stream at some point. Have a great rest of your day. Clement, you saw the smooth landing, yeah? You saw how annoying that mismatch of numbers was, but it was good landing. See you later, Pilot Nerd. Have a great one, man. Okay. I'm going to do what I did yesterday. I'm going to try to trust the aircraft, although it wants to slow me down at the very last second. I'm just going to try and trust it. I'm just going to let it do its thing, and then we'll see how we fare. I have a feeling it's quite common to be vectored in when approaching Barcelona, because it's almost like most approaches just kind of end somewhere close by, and then I'm guessing it's one of those airports where being vectored is quite standard. Spider, you saw the landing. It was a good landing, wasn't it? It was a pretty good landing. I was happy with that. Smooth. Look at that sun. Look at that sunset. That is beautiful. So in terms of hardware, what I'm thinking of doing next, eventually, is replacing this with the wind control version. So then I'm going to have the gear lever, like it's a nice unit here. I'm going to have that separately. The wind control throttle quadrant will be, well, it depends. If I've still got this desk, it will be there. And then replace this whole section first and then start building on that. I'm thinking of doing that. Or I could keep that and start buying other things. I don't know. I feel like I really want the wind control throttle quadrant because it's just so cool. The sun is next level, absolutely. Hey, welcome back. How are you doing? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. So somewhere here, where's the airport? The airport's there. Right there. A very warm welcome to everyone who's joining us now. Obviously, we are toward the end of the stream. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen. It helps the stream very, very much. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would urge you to subscribe because there's a lot of cool aviation content coming soon. that I'm working on. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Spidey, see you later. See you later, man. Thanks for popping by. Awesome. Okay, so where are we at? 7,000 feet. We are 29 miles out. We're still at like 202. Oh. This is the point where I would already be at like 180 knots by now. Let's trust the aircraft. Let's trust the aircraft. So it wants us to stay at 220 until BL423. At BL423, that's when we'll start lowering the flaps. Okay, so we're taking a big right turn here. Slowly approaching our final approach into Barcelona. It's been such a nice chilled flight today. Really enjoyed it. It was pretty dead earlier, the stream. I was just sitting here on my own, just enjoying the views. Yeah, that sky looks so cool. I love that. Okay. 220 watts. We are slowly decreasing. Are we going to be able to go to flaps 1? Yes, we are. Flaps 1. Yeah, boy. Those beautiful slats. Nice. Love that. Okay, we've got 10 knot headwind. Okay, we've got the runway in sight as well. 22 miles out. Please slow us down. Tebla is like last minute. Oh. Let's see. It's just stressing me out. 21 miles out. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Landing lights are on. Everything's good. Gustavo, where are the strobes, bro? Yes, yes. So I realized you were 100% right. I realized that when I put it into replay mode, it just glitched. I had no spoilers. They were there for the flight, but as soon as I put it into replay mode, they just weren't showing in the replay. So we didn't have spoilers. We didn't have strobes. And we didn't have flaps. That's what wasn't showing. But here, we're all good. You can see everything's working. Strobes are there. Flaps are starting to... come out there, and then yeah, everything else seems to be working. So that was just a replay mode thing. We'll go back and watch this landing as well, and hopefully it will work. So 17 miles out. I'm gonna go ahead and arm the approach. I can't see anything. I've lowered my graphics, and it's a bit weird. Okay, we're gonna go flaps 2. Nice, beautiful approach over the water, isn't it? Okay, we are starting to decrease our speed. $200. Okay. That's good. That's good. Got a cool ship here. That's a nice little detail. Look at that. Never grin. You must never grin. Cool detail. The wing view looks so... It does, isn't it? This is what I'm saying. People hate on X-Plane. Like, give it a chance, guys. Also, I love that. Look at the angle of attack. You must be sitting backwards. Okay, we're going to go flaps 3, excelente. And we are 12 miles out. Let's go ahead and go gear down. We're going to go flaps full as well. Okay, so approach checklist. Barrow ref is set. We basically said that we are, 1 second, Barcelona. We're at 1018. Seatbelts are on. Minimums are set. Auto brake. We're going to go low. We are going to arm the spoilers. Auto brake. Engine mode select is normal. And now that we are fully configured, our landing checklist go around altitude is 3000, which is already set. Cabin crew. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. Ecam memo landing no blue. That will continue to show us some more stuff in a bit. Landing gear is down, signs on, cabin's ready, spoilers armed, flaps set. Landing checklist is complete. X-Plane does look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying as well. And don't forget, these are not full graphics. I don't have ultra, I don't have 4K graphics or anything here because I'm just trying to, this is what I'm running on. And I just want it to cope, but still, I mean, look at the detail of the city. That's pretty cool, you know? I love that. And you can see even the way the plane's moving a little bit because of the wind. We've got a slight headwind, probably. Yeah. You can just feel it move in a very realistic way. You see that? Hey, the Sashi. Yeah, thank you. That's a great idea. On my link tree, the link in my bio, my YouTube channel, if you click on the link in my bio, there's a little section where you can submit a route. That would be a great route if you want to put it in there, and then I can like make a note and do it later. Into the sky. Welcome to the stream. Lighting and atmosphere and feeling of the plane feels better. That's where X-Plane excels in how it feels in terms of actual like dynamics and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it just feels so real to me. It like you can just feel it. It's just so cool. I love that. It's wobbly. Wow, we're wobbling a little bit. I need to focus. I really don't want this landing to suck. Okay. Please don't suck. Do you guys like that view? I can use it more often for future streams. I thought this one would be like more popular. But I love that wing view as well. Imagine sitting right there on the wing. Oh. Okay, a little bit bumpy. Let's hope everything works here. Cabin ready. Everything's green. Everything's good. 800. Gonna turn that off now. Exit window view. You prefer that view, yeah? Okay. Right. Let's try and land this beast.
100 above.
300.
Checked. Woo! It is gusty.
Minimum.
200.
Continue.
100. 50. 40.
Too high, man.
20. Retard. 10.
5.
What is... That's a proper crab. That was a proper... That was a bit of a crosswind landing. I could come off... Oh. I should really come off it. I should come off here. I should come off here. I left it way too late. But if I didn't come off here, I'd end up coming off at the end of the runway. That's okay. That's okay. There's worse things. Volanta exits the chat. Why was it that bad? I mean, it was a bit of a skid. Right. Well, we want to turn off that and that. That can go to taxi. That can go to auto. What am I doing here? Where am I going? Calm down. Right. Slow down. This is why you need two pilots. I'm trying to do too many things on my own, and the plane's just minding its own business. Right. Alright, we're going to take a left turn here. Oh, also, Gustavo, Volanta like glitched and stopped working during the stream. I don't really know why. So I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get a number, but maybe in the replay mode we might be able to kind of figure it out. We'll see. Okay. I'm going to use gate 208. Which is right here. Tap on the brakes, tap on the brakes, tap on the brakes. Welcome to Barcelona. We made it. Cool looking airport. When will my next live be? I'm gonna try as hard as I can to stream tomorrow evening, UK time. I will try either tomorrow or Tuesday, because toward the end of the week and next weekend I'm not going to be around. So I'm going to try to do one more stream during the week, either tomorrow or Tuesday. And hopefully that will give us some content for this week. Okay, stop. Excelente. Seatbelts can come off. APU is available. We can kill the engines and attach the jetway. We can turn that off. We can turn off the beacon. That can go off as well. Oh, it's going to do that stupid thing where it disconnects and comes back again. Stop. Attach, please. Thank you. Just noticed the night glare on your window. Yeah, this. It's so cool, isn't it? Cool little touch. Also, this stand is a plugin. I cannot remember for the life of me what it's called, but it's a third-party plugin. And sometimes, if you're at a big terminal like this, it will be a stand. If you're on at a remote stand, you'll actually have a Marshall, which is awesome. I love that. I love that detail. Right, here we are. We made it into Barcelona. Let's go back and watch that landing. When will your next live be? I think I answered that. So tomorrow or Tuesday. I hope. That's what I will try to do. Okay, let's see how bad this was. Gustavo made it pretty clear that it sucked. Alright, let's see. At least the strobes are working now. And the flaps. Come on, that was not bad. That was not bad, dude. It was just a crab. We came in at an angle, but that touchdown I was happy with. Let's see if this works. So 600, 500, 400, 400 again. 5. Calm down, calm down, calm down. 3, 2, between 100 and 200. That was fine. That was fine. You're making me worry there. Apart from the crab, let's see how bad let's see how bad the crab angle was. We'll go here. This will show us that we came in at a bit of a crab angle. Take it back. See, I told you, it wasn't too bad. Let's see, we were with the center line, but then we kind of started veering. See, we were being pushed a little bit. That's the thing that made the landing feel really weird. But the touchdown was fine. This is the bit where you can see if it was an absolute slammer, because you'll see from the wing flex. So let's see from passenger's point of view. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think that was bad. I think that was alright. I think that was okay. We'll do a oh, that's a nice view. Oh, that's an awesome view. I think I'm going to do this view for the reel that I'm going to make. That's a good view. Let's see. Let's see, Mr. Flight Director. Yeah, that was fine. Although it was a crab angle, by the time we landed, we were dead on the center line. It just felt weird. Like if you were in that plane for real, you'd feel a little bit of like left and right movement, but it would be a nice touchdown, and it would, like, you'd stay in the center. So I think that was fine. It does look way smoother from this POV. Yeah. But I mean, every angle we've seen so far has been pretty okay. We can check. But look at that sky. I love that sky. Let's try this angle as well. Just a safe landing. Yeah, I didn't really see anything concerning there. So I think that was okay. Ah, is there a way to like see the landing and enjoy the awesome sky? Wow, look at that sky. I'm having way too much fun with this. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So we'll go back to real time. There we go. Awesome. Here we are. We made it. We landed safely in Barcelona. Thank you everyone who joined. It was great to chat with you guys and see you here. Hopefully I'll see you either tomorrow or Tuesday. That would be cool. We'll do another stream together. Until then, fly safe and have fun. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.